Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for, I'm going to put that on snooze right there, for October the 24th, 2025, nighttime edition, late version of the nighttime edition, because I'm normally here at 5, and it's 6. And it's not Star Trek Online. Please notice, that is not Star Trek Online. But that is Taz. And you guys weren't here, but we just did Days of Doom. An amazing version of Days of Doom, featuring two really cool things that make it go a lot faster. One is the subspace fracture tunnel, which once you pick up the bomb, if you're within 10 kilometers and you hit that thing, it'll pop you right in front of the Doomsday machine, and you can drop the bomb right there. But that's only good if you've got reasonably good amounts of defense or speed, or both of the above. And that's where the Taz Super Nanny steps in. Taz was giving us the zoomy so it could zip around there. So even when we weren't using the subspace fracture tunnel, zip back, pick up the bomb, zip as close as you can, hit the tunnel, boom, there, drop it. Only problem is nobody was defending the starbase because somebody quit at some point or left or whatever. So there's nobody to defend it, and Taz, because the Super Nanny isn't a pew-pew machine, couldn't go defend it. And I could have, but I didn't realize we didn't have it till I realized it was gone. But it was so much fun. I will say, with those two things, that is now a fun one. It's a little tedious, but the Doomsday machine barely moved until Taz and I went to see if we could go defend the starbase, which is already blown up and dead, and we couldn't defend it anymore. So there, yeah. Much fun. Taz is busy eating a pretend salad, so we'll ignore him. Pretend salad, yes. You said it's salad, so I'm thinking, greens, maybe a little lettuce, some onion and carrot. No, this is pasta and cheese and all the good stuff.
Well, there is a tomato in there. There's a mini tomato.
There is a tomato in it. All right, it counts. It's healthy. No, I changed the game category, pie. It can't be wrong. I went into no. I refuse to accept that, pie. Taz, did I not go in and groan and moan and complain that was wrong? Yeah, I did. I went in there. I went into Stream Manager and I went into Edit Stream Info. Oh, it does say Star Trek Online. Son of... It also didn't fix any of the other things I did. Fine.
I'm gonna take a quick toilet trip and I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, let's see if it keeps that. Well, I just fixed it too. Satalia says, Mom should play Pretend Gravity Kills. Hey, Satalia, we played it 5 times yesterday. Yeah. So there, yeah. We know what we're doing, kind of. So I had gone in and fixed it, and Taz was watching as I went in and fixed it, and it just didn't save, so I probably didn't click apply or whatever you have to do. But yeah, I remembered that you told me I had to go in and fix stuff. We have an ad starting in a couple of minutes here, so we'll let the ad run. And I did notice, Pi, that you've got your commercials set up to run when you take breaks. Maybe we can figure out how I can do that, because commercials are really annoying. I don't mind running them because they pay us ever so much money. Cough, cough. But people do complain about them, so maybe if I do a break every now and then on a schedule, we can do that. Dogs are half asleep. One dog is asleep, the other one is not here. But I enjoyed your game last night, Pi. It was really fun to listen to you play it. I switched over to phone after I turned off the computer upstairs and was able to listen all the way through to the end. Very enjoyable. That was Foxtail Noir, something like that. Noir Tales of the Fox.
So, gravity kills.
Yeah, no, been there, done that.
That is probably the only TFO that would be detrimental with my build. Everyone would sift straight into the black hole.
Yeah, that would really be bad. So Satalia's got a pun here. Pansexual man named Nick who works at a CD store. It's Pan Nick at the disco. Yeah, no. Nobody. Nope, Satalia. Nope. So other than that, it's been a day of doing stuff. Lots of doing stuff today. We're supposed to have a hard freeze tonight, so I spent part of my day bringing all the plants from the back into the house and realizing I haven't had plants in the house in 7 or 8 months. It's kind of nice not having plants in the house. I mean, I know it's good. I know you're supposed to have it, but it was kind of nice not to have to deal with, draining them and moving them around and, just leave them outside. The only drawback is the squirrels like to dig in them.
Yeah.
The squirrels are not our friends. So I've seen Pi play this game. I have not played it on my own. It's downloaded and we're going to go from scratch today. So everybody's welcome to volunteer stuff. If anybody wants to jump into chat, you're more than welcome to. Pi, you said you were thinking about streaming tonight. Are you streaming something? See, there needs to be pots with spikes around the edge. For the squirrels? No. Squirrels are smarter than that. They'll get up in one of the trees over the porch where I keep the plants and just dive bomb into them. And then levitate back up. Squirrels are smart. Besides, they've got the dogs there. If they got too secure, too comfy, too happy, the dogs would be out there going, I don't think so. All right, ad is beginning, so we have a couple of minutes here, and then we'll start up with the game. All while I drink the last of my white wine and some water. And the big question is, do I go buy wine tomorrow, or do I go to the concert? It is a tough choice. Oh, okay. I thought last night you had said something about streaming today. Tomorrow is not my morning to get up early. I can sleep in tomorrow. I don't have to get up early. I don't have a live stream. I don't have to go to the gym. There's somebody coming over at 11 o'clock, so it's totally chill. And that means that the dogs will get me up at 3 in the morning for something important. I don't know what it'll be, but the dogs will have to get me up. Stali's going to genetically engineer some tiny soil kraken to grab the squirrels, but the squirrels are actually very cute. I don't mind the squirrels in the backyard. I don't care that they dig in my plants. My plants aren't that great. It annoys me that they eat the one plant that grows well in the very shady parts of the backyard. They will eat it. On the other hand, I also have lilies of the valley growing in my backyard, which are extremely poisonous. My dogs don't think about eating them, and apparently neither do the squirrels, which is too bad. But they do smell really good.
Squirrels?
No, the squirrels probably do not smell really good. The lilies of the valley, but I'm going to try and dig them up this year because they're like bamboo. They you have the runners that go underground. I can't remember what you call that. They send out tendrils and they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm going to start pulling them out this year. They'll still take over. And then the next question is, do I attempt to remove all the leaves? Do I just let them accumulate and deteriorate and grow? Because there's no light back there, so you can't grow grass. Okay. It'll be easier if I don't try to do anything with raking up the leaves. My neighbors don't rake up their leaves except like every 3 or 4 years. If it's a really dry year like we had this year, they just turn into crumblies. And I'll pick up the fallen branches. All right, we're coming out of our ad break here. In 10 more seconds. So the roots are basically underground kudzu. Yeah, exactly, Satalia. It's the same thing that bamboo does. I can't remember what the name of that is. The ad break is finishing. Yay! Rhizomes. They are rhizomes. R-H-I-Z-O-M-E-S. All right, we are in game, so let's do that. We're going to grab the first empty slot here. And here we go. I haven't done anything other than watch Pi play this one, so I have no idea what's going to happen. Okay, let's hit begin. And let me know if you can hear the game or not. This is a dramatic labs adventure. The relationships and events you are about to experience, blah, 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 something choices you make. I'll have to read faster.
Captain's log, stardate 57931.4. The crew is restless. After spending too many months piecing our ship back together, we're finally about to venture out on a new mission. And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down. They're ready for something different. I know I am. Perhaps more than any of them. Fortunately, nothing ever stays the same. It's entropy, the nature of the universe. Change is inevitable. And while entropy says order gives way to chaos, in this case, change is good. Our new first officer is en route to the Resolute. Jara Rydek. I know she'll bring a welcome dose of new blood to the crew.
Okay. Trying to figure out the mechanics, so bear with me while we figure that one out.
I'm not great with flying. But these little shuttles are the worst.
All right, so we've got some options here. And yet you join Starfleet. Don't close your eyes, and I've seen worse. And that just stopped working. No, I do not want to exit the game.
It's waiting for you to make a decision.
Oh, the mouse wasn't letting me do anything, so... Yeah, so the mouse is... not working.
1, 2, or 3.
Oh, it's numbers, not mousing? Okay. Okay, Satalia says 3. I've seen worse. Anybody else? Any other votes? Three it is, Satalia. Oh, Okay.
Stick around in Starfleet and you'll be sure to see worse than this. I have.
And you're here to talk about it.
In the flesh.
That's good.
The crew is impacted by the things you say.
Sorry, I'm a little anxious.
I hadn't noticed.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
So am I.
It won't be easy for Jara to step in at the 11th hour like this. But if she's half the officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet at Starfleet Academy, she'll be the XO this ship needs right now.
Can everybody hear it all? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Check in at security. Let's see. Ready? Okay. It's a little bit like Dune for the movement mechanism. Hi, Cliff. Yeah, we just started it.
I'm not usually such a nervous wreck, by the way. I actually did well at the academy.
Oh yeah?
Maybe you've heard of the Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintaris 5. Anyway, I finished in the top 20. Not just in my class. I mean, all time. In the history of the academy.
We have 3 options here.
So, there's that.
Only top 20. Very impressive. Simulations don't count. 1, 2, or 3. Satali says 2. Cliff, what do you think? And Taz, what do you think?
Simulations don't count.
That should be an interesting response. Cliff, you got a voice in this one? 1, 2, or 3? Cliff is thinking. Well, Satali got the last one, so we'll go. Oh, Cliff is voting 2 also. That's 2 against you. So we'll go with 2.
Really? That's quite impressive.
Thank you. It was tough. But you know, I set my mind to it and it paid off.
Please place your hand here. Hold it there for a few seconds. Welcome, Commander Rydek.
Wait, you're Jara Rydek? You absolutely crushed the Torvalin test. You finished in what, like the top 3?
That would be me.
Now I'm really... It's an honor to meet you, Commander. Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground, so to speak.
So we have 3 answers here. I wasn't first place. Now you know. And the pleasure is mine. Satali's voting 3. Cliff is putting in his headphones. Well, Satalia's gotten the last 2, so this one's on you, Taz.
I wasn't first place.
Okay.
When people say top 3, what they really mean is 3rd place. I'm not first. So there's always room for improvement.
I'll, keep working then.
I believe Commander Ermot is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
See you on the Resolute.
You see, now he will try harder around you.
Yeah, but not as hard as this lady next to us. She's levitating. Look at that. This woman is levitating.
Yep.
Man.
She's on another level of zen.
Ah, humor.
If I remember my briefing, Commander Ermot is a Bolian, so I'm looking for someone with blue skin. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just... Well, I'm not sure where my departure dock is. The Resolute's gonna leave without me.
Look here. The Resolute is leaving from this dock.
Oh, you're right. Nerves must be getting to me.
Have fun, Satalia. Whoop. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted.
Excuse me. Have you seen a Bolian around here?
Yes, sir. Right back there, near the replicator.
Yep, that's a Bolian.
Ah, there he is. Thank you.
Happy to help, Commander.
I'll replicate myself a meal once I'm on board.
See if we get anything. Oh, there's something over here. I know we need to go talk to this guy, but right there. Keep hitting F to interact.
128 has 4 docks.
Anything else we need to do around here?
Excuse me.
Need to look outside.
Oh, okay, we can go do that.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, Commander Rydek. I'm Commander Jan Ermot, Operations Officer on the Resolute. Commander? I hope there wasn't too much trouble getting here. This storm isn't making anything easy for us right now. I know conditions are less than ideal at the moment.
Our options are, it was fine, a bit bumpy, or I can take it. Game sound is very soft. Can I turn it up? Yes, I absolutely can. But it's going to take me a second. So. I have turned up the audio. Let me know if this is any better. So we have our choice. 1, it was fine. 2, a bit bumpy. Or 3, I can take it. And Cliff says 3, I can take it. So we're going to go with 3. Maybe. Come on, mousey, mousey. There we go.
It takes more than a little turbulence to rattle me.
I'm sure that's the case.
Is the audio better, Cliff?
We're grateful you were able to come fill our first officer vacancy at such short notice. From everything I've read and everything I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us. from a premier starship and all. To our little research vessel.
What have you heard? Or, spare me the flattery. Or, you have high expectations. It could be louder. I can still turn up a little bit more. We're still kind of fine-tuning everything here. Let's do Resurgence audio. We can take that up. And let's go back there. Back there. And back there. And over there. Okay. And Taz, what's your preference in dialogue? What have you heard? Spare me the flattery, or you have high expectations?
One.
What have you heard? Okay, give me 1 sec here.
What exactly have you heard about me?
First in your class at the Academy. Received the Starfleet Award of Valor during the Dominion War. Most recently, Tactical Officer and Chief of Security on the USS Endeavor.
You've done your homework.
Like I said, we're very lucky. The USS Resolute. She may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own. And she doesn't look so bad considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half, venting plasma, fighting for her life.
It was an accident?
Equipment malfunction. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame. It was a planned test, but the warp core was pushed beyond its limits. It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed. We thought we could reach a higher resonant frequency, but it was more than she could handle. Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew. At the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other. That's what it means to be a crew.
I'm sorry for your loss. That's a high price. It could have been worse. Cast your vote now. Did you say 3, Taz?
Yeah.
And Cliff goes for 1. Interesting. All right. Who got the last
Reason
one?
I'm going with number 3 is if you paid attention to what they're actually trying to do, they should have done space dust.
Ooh, I like that approach. Let's try 3.
With hundreds of crew members aboard the ship, it could have been so much worse.
True, but you never think about it that way. You can't help but replay events in your head and think about the things you could have done instead.
I did?
Listen, I realize you've known Captain Solano for quite some time, and I'm sure you're ready to bring your best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly at first. Until they come to value your contributions as much as he does.
Our options are they'll need to get over that, I can earn their trust, or thanks for the heads up. It's Cliff's turn on this one. Ed got the last one. 3, thanks for the heads up. Okay.
Thank you.
I agree
Always
on
good
that.
to have a
Me
sense
too.
for what you're walking into.
I just thought you ought to know.
I appreciate it.
Starfleet has assigned us a high-priority mission to the Hotari region. I'll let the captain brief you on board. I know he's eager to see you.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention. The crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
Okay, so we have the option to hit enter, which we're going to do really quick. Let's see. Okay. W.
Stuck. I got just the thing.
Let's see. Find the plasma torch. Plasma torch. Not quite sure what we're supposed to do. This
Move your
maybe.
mouse toward the center, or up towards the yellow area. I think.
Okay, yeah. There we go. The way I'm handling it, it just melted the whole thing, but that's okay. Oh, okay. That did it all by itself.
Okay, the yellow area is the progress bar. I think you're supposed to aim at the center when you're having dialogues like that.
Got it. So what am I oh, okay. That's interesting, and I have some learning to do.
And that
There are options for subtitles. Yes, Pi. CD. Oh,
is that.
lower decks.
I thought that thing was totally fried. Nice work, Carter.
Nothing to it, Neely.
And not a moment too soon. The boss wants us down in engineering. Like, now.
Okay. See if there's anything we should look at first. Well, Etzler, you shift to while moving to
Hey,
run.
Diaz, can you give us some help with the transporter?
Should we help him out?
What's the problem?
We need to test this cargo transporter. I've never been that great with the signal plotting.
I got it. No problem.
Come on!
Select waypoints to create a path through the ionic interfere. Line connecting the points will lose stability if it passes through the interference. The yellow bar indicates the stability of your path. When full, you will succeed. Use mouse to aim and hold to select and drag waypoints. So let's see. Quite you, where are we going here? Select waypoints to create a path through the interference.
You need to click resume on.
I do? Oh, okay. Ah, you are so clever, Pi. Oh, sorry, Pi. Taz. You're so clever, Taz. You're clever too, Pi. We'll go right there.
Carter Diaz!
Right. What am I missing? Oh, that one there. Yep.
No sweat. Whoa, whoa, hey, buddy, get off the pad!
Hurry up!
We're beaming that into space. It was junk. Oops.
Don't tell Chovak.
Not a word.
Time's a-wasting.
Oh, but there's more stuff to fiddle with. Hang on. Must fiddle. Okay.
So clean I can see myself. And you know what? Not half bad.
Okay. Anything else I can mess up here while I'm at it? Where's what's her name? Where'd she go? Storage bay. Nope, already done that one. Where'd what's her name go? We can talk to this person.
Everything okay?
I dropped a non-ferrous connector between the coils. Gonna have to remove a few of them to find it, and then...
Ooh, then another hour of recalibrating. Ouch. I'll leave you to it.
That sounds like hard work. Your job. Nope. I did not mean to do that. Nope, nothing there. Where did my person go? Oh. Nope, that's just shiny stuff. Oops. So right there she is. All right.
Junction 34B gives you access to the tubes behind cargo storage all the way to the turbo lift.
Not after the retrofit.
Hey,
Bulkhead cuts
you
it
need
off
any
at
help?
altitude. New computer reroute.
Okay,
So
good
that-
luck.
I'm thinking we'll have to do the work next.
Yeah, we saw what you did in the other room. You kind of ignored all the work to be done. Yeah, go on your way. On your way.
Hey, don't let LT catch you blocking the corridors like this.
We'll clear it up once we finish the delicate work. Good looking out, though.
Okay. Were we just in here? We were just in here. Let's see, we talked to these people.
I don't need anything from utilities. Force of habit, I guess.
Don't need to talk to them. Where'd my lady go? There she is. Waiting for me ever so impatiently.
Engineering.
I heard the new XO just arrived. Won't be long before we get underway. I just hope whatever Chovok called us down for, it's something good. I can never tell with him. I'd rather not end up degaussing plasma manifolds. Hanging upside down makes me queasy.
Orders are orders. You're not up for it. We can handle anything. Opinions?
Number 3.
Number 3.
You and me working together, we can tackle anything he throws at us.
Your optimism is positively contagious. Looks like we got here before.
Lieutenant Commander Chovak.
We were just looking for you, Commander.
Petty Officers Ed Solar, Diaz. I was beginning to think you would be late.
We are all hands on deck right now, which means if you are not at your post at the appointed time, I do not have someone to replace you. A point I have been forced to make to Petty Officer Etzelar on repeated occasions.
So we're irreplaceable? Almost late is not late, and sorry for the delay.
Hey.
3, yeah, I'm going with 3. Vulcans and their sense of humor.
Apologies for the delay, Commander.
I do not want your apologies. Simply see to it that it does not happen again.
So, I don't suppose you wanted us down here to check in before we go off duty?
Equip yourselves in EV suits to work on the exterior of the hull. I need you to tune the structural integrity field for optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration. But this ship must be ready to depart shortly, despite the storm. The precise nature of these disturbances are not fully understood. But many systems have been affected by the wide band of emissive activity.
You sound worried. Or, we'll be ready. Or, the storm will pass, right?
Two.
It is. We'll be ready.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be ready. We've got the best chief engineer in the fleet.
I am a Vulcan, Mr. Diaz. Flattery is not necessary. All that I require is that you do your job. Right now, that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will be more severe at our destination, the Hotari system. You have your orders. Do not delay.
Yes,
Roger
Commander
that.
Chovak. All hands on deck.
What's that?
All hands on deck. That's what Chovak said. You know what that means? It means this ship isn't ready to go out, and the brass know it. So they're throwing every warm body at it. And they're going to leave on schedule. Consequences be damned.
They're scrambling. So it's on us now. You worry too much. This one's on you, Cliff. I haven't got the last one. Oh, Cliff says too, so it's on us now. Doom, doom, doom.
It all comes down to us, Nelly. We're the ones who will get it ready.
I know what we can do. But this isn't just any old refit or any old relaunch.
Oh, whoa.
Excuse me.
A lot of new faces coming on board.
Noobs.
It's gotta be tough coming as a replacement. That's for sure.
Give them a chance. They better be ready. I have no doubts. Your turn, Taz.
Give them a chance.
Okay.
They seem all right. Something that happened 6 months ago while they were off on another ship? Well, that's nothing to hold against them.
Yeah, you're right. I guess getting a little new blood on board doesn't hurt. Hold on. Now there's an old face I didn't expect to see again. Hey, Miranda!
You weren't gonna leave without me, were you?
Miranda, you're here?
We thought you were staying on the Adirondack.
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts. Looks like you got her back together pretty nicely. I wasn't sure what to expect.
Welcome aboard. You'd rather go back? Or don't insult my ship. It's your turn, Cliff. Two. Oh, interesting.
Wouldn't take long to reverse that transfer and get you right back on the Adirondack.
I didn't know you had that kind of authority.
Oh, Carter's going places. You'd be surprised what he can do.
Still, I am glad to be here. He still owes me a bottle of Saurian brandy. Don't think I forgot.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Maybe Carter can rustle up that bottle and we can give you a proper welcome. As soon as we wrap up this quick little spacewalk.
Oh, sorry.
Here, let me help you.
Thanks.
So what's the word? Are you back in the security rotation?
Yep. Still running with the usual suspects.
Whoa!
Good to go. See you on the other side.
Activating magnetic souls.
And if our hands were made out of metal, that would mean something. Boonk, boonk. Well, that's kind of cool.
That view never gets old.
That's a really accurate effect.
Yeah, it is. I like it. Oh god, I love this. This is amazing. Woo! Ooh, and you can see in through the ports. Nice. Proper beauty shot. Well done. Well done, game.
Captain Solano should be here momentarily. You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Kobleods. But my understanding is you need a steady supply of duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. And we have plenty of duridium in sickbay, so there's no risk of running out.
Thank you.
Feel free to make yourself at home. And help yourself to whatever you like from the replicator.
Hey, Chris.
Hey there. What you doing?
We're playing Star Trek Resurgence.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot it's Friday evening.
It is Friday evening, yes. Let's see, where am I going here? That's right, we have to get to over here, yes.
Just a sip of
Just
something.
the opening, right?
We're kind of learning the mechanics and the characters. Rectigino, tea, or coffee? What's our preference?
Raktashino.
I
Rectigino.
want to know what a Ractagino is, but everyone drinks it, so I think Ractagino is the answer.
Klingon caffeine, as far as I can figure out.
Really? It sounds soft. Doesn't sound Klingon at all.
Isn't it Klingon?
That sure has a kick.
Klingons drink blood wine.
Last time I saw you, it was graduation from the academy.
Sav agrees, it's Klingon
One of
coffee.
the most prestigious assignments possible, and you were burning with enough ambition to
different version
fuel
of a
7 trips
cappuccino.
around the Necrid Expanse.
It's good to see you again, Captain.
I could not be happier to have you on the Resolute. My only regret is that we couldn't provide you with a
Pardon the
warmer
squeaking.
welcome. The arrival
That
of the first
mustache
officer
makes him
to her new
trustworthy
ship.
in my book.
But unfortunately, we've had our hands full with the refit.
Your book will need several edits.
Let's see. Our options are, this is enough for me, I had hoped for more, or let's just get to work. Hi, Augie. It is Klingon coffee made from the finest dried targ dung. Thank you. Taz, Chris,
Right.
preference and where we go?
Targ dung?
That's what Augie says. Hi, Augie, by the way. Cliff is voting 3. Let's just get to work.
I had hope for more.
I'd hope for more. Chris, you haven't voted on anything yet.
2.
Okay.
I have to admit, I was expecting something bigger. At least a marching band or a parade.
We'll see if we can't make up for it somehow. As I'm sure you've heard, we've had a rough go of it these last 6 months. The ship suffered some damage, but not nearly as much as the crew.
You mean the accident? Or it was a malfunction? Or I don't know the details.
3.
You'll have to forgive me.
I don't know the
I don't
details.
really know the details.
Starfleet has been kind enough to keep the story contained. Probably because they want to protect me. But I don't mind telling you. We were on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough. A quantum leap forward in warp core technology. 10,000 teradynes per second. The ability to travel at a sustained rate of speed.
Sorry.
Longer and faster than we ever dreamed. What would have been the crowning achievement of my career. Right there. Within our grasp. Until it all went so horribly wrong. We pushed her too hard, and a warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship can handle. It was heartbreaking. We lost some of our best people. As captain, I have to take full responsibility. It was my decision to make, and I have to live with the consequences.
You aren't to blame. Excuse me. The crew knew the risks, and we have to move on. I'm sorry.
I didn't need a risk.
The crew knew the risks.
Suppose.
Cliff says, a shamed captain. He's trouble.
Yeah, he does give me a bad vibe.
But he has an awesome mustache.
Sign up. There are no guarantees.
I think that's that,
As much as
that
we
means
tell
anything.
ourselves otherwise.
Stalin had mustache.
It's true. But as captain, my job is to mitigate and manage the risks as much as possible. And that's where I failed. In my defense, I will say, I might have avoided the whole ordeal if my senior staff had been willing to trust me.
Jazzy Cat is rating us with a party of 5. Hi, Jazzy Cat.
I think that cost me his confidence. I don't want you to pull any punches. Certainly not on my account. But once we decide on a course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission. Anything short of that just won't work.
Pi asks who brought a tribble to the ship. I heard a squeak. I heard that too. And Jazzy Cat said we were playing Stowe, but I've been curious about this game. Well, this is the first time we've walked through on this game, so it's new to us, so you can adventure with us. Okay, so our 3 options are, what happens if they don't? You can rely on me, and the final decision is yours. Bear with me for 1 sec.
3.
Okay. There we go. No worry, Jazzy Cat. We are here. You're always welcome whenever you want to. He looks like a shifty younger Stanley. Yeah, he does. Did we say 3? The final decision is yours? It is now.
This is your ship, and you are the captain. So as far as I'm concerned, whatever you say goes.
That's the kind of support I'm looking
It does look like Stanley.
Look, I'll be blunt. We can't afford another mistake. Or at least, I can't. I feel like my career is hanging in the balance here. We need a win. Something to restore the crew's confidence.
I understand.
On a more positive note, Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority. Escorting a senior
Yeah, to me he
diplomat
gives
to
the vibe
Hotari
of the guy
space.
who was in the Spider-Man.
To previously
editor of it.
peaceful and otherwise non-aggressive civilizations.
That's why I trust him.
Now find themselves on the brink
Wade
of all-out war.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
So it's a peacekeeping mission.
I see it as a
red
golden
flag-
opportunity
big red flag
to
in
not
my
only
book,
prove
but-
what the Resolute and her crew are
I
truly
know.
capable of, but also a mission for which we're uniquely qualified. This ionic storm, Our long-range sensors suggest it's several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record. A total anomaly like nothing we've seen before. And you'll never guess where it leads.
Hatari.
Exactly. Very nearly in the precise location where we're headed. Where I imagine the interference will be exponentially greater. But the diplomat will brief us on the details at the rendezvous.
Our options are, that's a powerful storm, or that's a powerful storm. Is the crew prepared? And who is this diplomat? Fat fingers aren't the end of the world. Spam calls are the end of the world. I hate spam calls. Powerful storm, crew prepared, or who's the diplomat?
Who's the diplomat?
Yeah, I agree. Who's the diplomat?
Who is the senior diplomat
Would
we're
have been nice to
escorting?
see subtitles.
That
'Cause
I
don't
don't
hear
know.
the game.
Starfleet hasn't said. But I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Okay, hang on a sec.
I expect we'll have some rough sledding when we
I can
arrive.
turn it on later.
I need you to
I'm gonna
prepare
do
the
this part of
crew
the
for
game.
the worst. There's just one more thing I want to clarify up front. The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your success.
What is it?
If after serving as my first officer, you don't one day find yourself with a ship of your own, then I will consider it my personal failure. When that might happen is entirely up to you. But it goes without saying, you have my full support.
The sooner the better. I would be honored. I still have a lot to learn. I still have a lot to learn. Taz isn't determined on that one.
Thank you. But I feel like I still have so much to learn.
You'll have plenty of opportunity.
You've played this,
And
didn't
if
you,
you're willing
Taz?
to put in the work,
No,
I'll do everything in
it's
my
my
power
first
to
time.
help you along the way.
You've never played it? Oh my
Come.
god.
Let
Cliff
me
says
introduce
4.
you to the crew.
All right, hang on a second here. Let's go Alt Delete. Let's see. Come on. How do I get to new? Let's go to settings. Subtitles. There you go. Before we get out of that one. There we go.
I
We
like
get
the
that done.
aesthetic style of this game.
So I'm a little bit confused. Are
Yes.
we playing as the entire crew? Or
You are
we...
playing as, I think, 3 or 4 select characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's figure
You'll be
this one
hoping
out.
between their choices will intersect and will affect the overall outcome of certain events and probably the end of the game.
I have completely forgotten. What are we supposed to be doing?
Yo, wait, I have no clue.
We're all talking during that. Let's see what happens. Probably won't let us do something we're not supposed to do. Okay. That wasn't it. That's not it.
It might be between 2 characters actually, now that I remember.
Well, we got to
The
be
one in the engineering and it's the first officer.
Okay.
She's
Not
the
that
first
way.
officer.
Let's go down here. Oh. Ooh. On the bridge. Nice bridge.
You have this ship in stow.
And it just looks so pretty.
No, especially that
Everyone,
it's just a centaur.
If I
but
could have your
they're really
attention for a
nice.
moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek, our new first officer.
Done a good job with the the interior.
Some quick
The Elkhart
introductions.
has never looked
This
better.
is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman, one of the best in the business.
One of?
Well, what he lacks in humility, he more than makes up for in ability.
A pleasure to meet
One
you,
after
Commander.
Likewise.
Next,
Nemesis.
we have Commander Westbrook, our chief science officer.
Time-wise.
I've come to rely on his expert counsel on a regular basis.
Pleasure.
Commander Rydek, it is such an honor to meet you.
This is our tactical officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian, who's been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
I've been following your career for quite some time. And I look forward to learning as much as I can from you.
The honor's mine. You've heard of me? That's very kind.
I'd be curious if they've heard of me.
Well, we kind of know from earlier that people know of her, but yeah, we can go with that one. Let's see.
You've heard of me?
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons I've followed your career is because you're part Kobliad, because of what you've overcome. Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves, and you were one of those people once. But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that. So, you've been something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done, but you definitely set a standard to strive for.
I'm glad I inspire you. That's very flattering. Enough about me.
3.
Nah, number 1 is fun. It's cool.
And we got a 1 and a 3. Votes from other people? Let's see. Death to the Opposition says she looks 60% like Troy. The other one, not this one, I think. Anybody else got a vote? Cliff goes for 2. Thanks. Great.
Mom, you gotta choose.
Oh, fine. Win with enough about me.
That's very kind of you to say, but...
What about stage 7?
Enough
What are
about
you
me.
talking about?
We have a lot of work to do.
Oh, yes, of course.
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermont. Please, do everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. Have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our authorization to get underway. If they drag their feet any longer, we won't make our rendezvous. The bridge is yours.
Let's see. How do we go? Sit in the captain's chair? Yep.
Commander, Chief
When
Engineer
you take
Chovak needs to
command
lower
in
the structural integrity field.
Chain of command, yes.
He sent a crew out to recalibrate the emitters in response to the danger posed by the storm. We just need your go-ahead.
Permission granted.
Lowering structural integrity field. Now.
Entering maintenance.
What?
What?
Condition blue.
Oh, now we're back outside again.
The storm is getting worse.
Looks like they turned off the SIF.
Great. Let's get to that emitter.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Yeah?
Because this is the objective I was at.
Every time we're out here, I half expect to see her in pieces again.
She's still got some scars on her. It adds
Follow
character.
the story well.
When I joined Starfleet,
Just jumping
all I
back and
wanted was
forth
a ride
between
out
the
of town.
two characters.
But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
Is
On the
kind of
outside
like
of
at
the
the
ship?
same time frame happening.
No.
This is happening when the other stuff was happening on
Sometimes
the
it
bridge.
feels
Yeah,
like we're just
this is all
part
kind
the
of simultaneous.
Yeah,
Don't you want more than that?
just as a
I mean, Starfleet
maintenance
is noble
perform
and all,
outside of the ship.
but it's still a machine. A massive, massive machine.
Let's see, I am more than that. Of course I do. I got no complaints. Bear with me for 1 second here. That's interesting. Not in a good way.
It happened.
I have something going on here that's a little annoying. No, that's fine, that's fine. Here we go.
I've always wondered why the artificial gravity field does not affect the outside of the hull. I would expect that would be a bubble around the ship almost.
No, it's energy. It's hull plating. I mean, it's a floor plating.
Okay, do we have a vote? Cliff is voting for 3. Death to the opposition votes for 1. I am more than that, and I got no complaints. And it's this guy talking. I don't know. I think he's got an ego on him. I'm going for 1 on this one. He's not self-effacing. I've got no complaints. Unless there's a superior officer around, then he's self-effacing.
I am more than that. And so are you. You wanted to get away. I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I wanted to go somewhere. See new worlds. Look up at a sky no one's ever seen before. Just because I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in a Jeffries tube today doesn't mean that's all I'll ever be. Diaz to Commander Chovak. We are at the Sif emitter.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
Beginning recalibration.
Let's see.
Careful. Too much action and harmonics.
2
will
nodes
affect
to
the
center the circular indicators. Okay.
Looks good. That wasn't so hard.
Moak says, "This isn't Stowe. Is this a cry for help? Is Mom in danger? Who do we call?" And Sav says, "Ghostbusters."
Commander Westbrook, right? Chief Science Officer.
You remember my
So
name
does
and
Taz.
my rank. Impressive. Yes, I am the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside and out. Better than just about anyone.
So, you think highly of yourself? That's impressive. So, you're useful. Thoughts? Votes?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm going with 3. A level of snark is required here.
Well, I'm so glad you said that. Now I know exactly who to turn to when I have questions.
Questions are more Commander Ermot's territory. Captain Solano primarily relies on my knowledge and expertise when he needs answers. I'm curious, though. A Kobliad, or half in your case, is an odd choice for First Officer, given your vulnerable condition and all. But if, as an example, we found ourselves in a hostile situation, and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion, what would happen then? You'd leave Captain Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario, but not outside the realm of possibility.
It's never been a problem. The captain understands. Thanks for your concern.
Thanks for your concern.
Yeah, that's the correct answer, Chris.
That's very kind of you to be concerned about my
There's
well-being.
a correct answer.
You don't need to trouble yourself on my account. I'll be fine.
Well, I wouldn't say I was concerned.
I got
Just
something
curious,
right.
that's all. Listen, can I be blunt, Commander?
I see no reason to stop now.
Commander Sutherland, your predecessor, was one of the best first officers in all of Starfleet. His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal. I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill. He was loved by the crew. and he was one of my closest friends. So I can only hope that you'll live up to expectations.
1. I could never fill his shoes. 2. Try getting to know me. 3. Do you have a problem? Cliff says 1. Taz, Chris, any thoughts?
3.
3. Chris?
Same.
Okay. 2 votes for
Mr.
3.
Westbrook, if you have some kind of problem with me, and you just met me so it has nothing to do with me, you're gonna have to figure out how to get over it. Because I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere.
Ooh.
Do you read me?
Titan Warrior also said 1.
I'll stick
So,
to science.
Titan Warrior and Cliff, you two get the choice next time.
Very well.
Seeing as Captain Solano is on the starbase, let me give you an update on this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual, unlike anything I've ever seen. At the moment, I can't tell you if the Resolute will shrug it off or if we're putting ourselves at risk. However, if we learn more about its patterns, its nature, we can come up with a scientific countermeasure. Just a moment.
Giant flashing red lights, and they all look down at their screens.
We've got a massive energy wave inbound.
On screen.
Tracing its trajectory.
Starbase docking clamps are holding.
The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wide-band burst of ionic energy, like a tsunami.
I'm reading power abnormalities all over the ship.
Estimated time to impact, 2 minutes.
Red alert.
Aye.
What about the 2 guys outside?
Evacuating main gangway and retracting.
Putting sensor visualization on screen.
Can't run with
the
gravity
structural
boots on.
integrity field shut
Or
down,
magnetic
we can't
boots.
take a direct hit.
Time to impact, 1 minute.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection.
I need every available solution. What are our options?
We can weaken the impact of the storm with a deflector pulse.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat. So we can orient all we have towards the wave. You have to believe me.
We only get 1 shot at this. We can't afford to get it wrong.
Deflector or shields?
That's right, which is why we need to send power to our
Deflector.
shields.
Everybody gets put in theirs. We've got 1 for each.
Deflector controls your entire science system. Shields is just shields.
We have a vote for 1. We have a vote for 2. Come on, folks, more votes. Science is also voting deflector. Or sorry, Cliff is also voting 1. We got a lot voting 1. 1 it is.
Commander Westbrook, use the deflector dish.
Already working on it. Optimal timing displayed. It's going to be tight.
Good. Send the pulse on my command.
Matt Black said 2. Too late, Matt. Vote quicker. Hi, Ho-Hal. How are you doing? Hi, Matt. How are you doing? Uh-oh. Jar issued the command at the wrong time. Issue the command when the indicator is green.
What?
Wow. Wow. Let's try that
Commander
again.
Westbrook,
You have
use
to
the
be
deflector
quicker
dish.
Already
by
working on it.
activating the
Ah.
Displayed.
But
It's going to be tight.
Good. Send the pulse on my command.
Oh, sorry.
Now.
no, Mom, no.
Nope, nope. Nope, that was too early. We'll try it again. Issue the command when the indicator is
Commander
green.
Westbrook, use the deflector dish.
Already working on it. Optimal timing displayed.
It's just like Star Trek Online. We can die over and over and over.
Send the pulse on my command. Now.
We got it.
Yay! Mom figures out the mechanics. Yay!
All hands, brace for impact.
Especially you guys outside.
Ta som Jaffa cake at.
What happened?
We have experienced a surge of radiation.
Oh, you don't say.
This radiation supercharged the plasma, forcing it to backflush through the system and creating a dangerous imbalance.
It can blow out every primary system on the ship.
Just tell us where you need us.
I need you to traverse the hull to the access port to recalibrate the port nacelle plasma regulator.
That's a bit of a jog.
We've reached the first access point.
Oh, well, that was fast.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuits?
I literally thought the deflector dish would
Engage the
disperse
override.
the wave.
It should allow us to stop the EPS flow.
I suspect
to the
they'll both
engine
work,
without
but with
triggering an
different
automatic core
consequences.
shutdown.
Let's see.
Failsafe override engaged.
Are you sure?
Cliff is
I am
going, "Don't
registering the
panic, don't
crosstalk with the bypass
panic."
circuit.
We need to route the signals so they don't interfere with each other.
So, this makes me think the game originally was intended to be
DS to
a
Resolute.
VR
The failsafes are
game.
temporarily disabled. Moving
Could
on
be.
to the EPS regulator.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
One of the discharges coalesced.
It's coming right toward us. I'm gonna try to disrupt it with my phaser.
Let's see. There we go. No, it's a
We gotta
life
climb up
form.
the pylon. Not that there's really an up, but you know.
Use your phaser to clear a path. Let's see. Hold on. What am I aiming at?
Hello.
Hello, Musin. Trying to figure out what I'm firing at here. Dang!
The hull. Shoot at the hull. That'll work.
Try spinning, that'll work. Ooh. Yeah, probably letting them hit me isn't a good idea.
Surprised people still have the aim. Can't you just set it to wide angle disintegrate to get rid of everything simultaneously?
That would be nice. Think we got enough of these things?
No. Maybe you're supposed to walk up forward? I don't know. It's taking very long.
Oops. Apparently shooting at your friend's head is a bad idea.
But you can?
Well, it said X, so I assume I said no.
I mean, you can make decisions that affect your crew, like permanently.
Well, apparently that was a bad idea.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Suit took most of it. Snuck up on me.
That damaged your suit. Energy dampening is down to 60%.
What the heck?
Carter!
That hurt.
Do not get hit again.
I'm not sure what's hitting me. I'm trying to figure out.
They're coming from both sides, left and right.
I know, and I'm shooting both left and right. That's interesting.
We're at the regulator port. Opening the access panel.
And now halting the EPS flow to the port nacelle.
Yes.
We have little time before it causes an overload in the engine. You must work efficiently.
EPS manifold adjusters reset to neutral.
Because there's no better way than to put the equipment on the outside of the ship. Let's see. What do we want to do here?
Pretty sure writers aren't starship designers.
Or good at logic either. Come back to that one. No, that one. I don't know what our goal is here.
Yeah, it's getting late here. I'm gonna scram.
Night, Chris. Have a great night.
You see the
Have a
waves?
good one.
Mom, can you see how
Yes.
the
EPS
different
lines from the
color
port warp
Yes.
engine are back in balance.
It took me a minute to figure it out.
Almost done.
Decoupling the recoupler and deboning the herring. Thank you, Matt. I think it was descaling the herring, though. Woo!
Is it the SDF Macross?
Oh, great. Carter was crushed by debris. Great. Thank you.
Get down! Diaz to bridge. We just lost the docking clamp. We've got a lot of debris coming down. Hull vibrations, too. We can't finish the EPS regulation in these conditions. Please advise.
We have to release the ship from that other docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem. The clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
Not working.
What are our options?
Yeah, Whole Health says, wasn't somebody going to ask for transport? Yeah!
Emergency release.
We've got crew out there. That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Maybe there's another way.
Starbase is hailing us.
Exploding bolts? No. They should use
Remaining
self-sealing
mooring arm
room
is
stem
failing.
bolts.
You need to disengage from the starbase
The Jake
now.
Nog Consortium can help them
Damage
out.
to the station will be catastrophic.
Our crew is out there. We're exploring options. All right, we're on it.
You know I'm right.
You are right, but it's not one of the three options we've got. 1, our crew is out there. 2, we're exploring options. I don't like that one. 3, all right, we're on it. Matt says 1. Matt is correct. 1.
We have crew outside and are looking for the
We have
safest way to...
people on this station. If that mooring arm breaks, we could lose dozens of crew.
Commander, hear me out. Reverse the polarity of the hull, which theoretically will repel the docking clamps.
And repel the engineering crew right off the hull into the
I'd
storm.
be all like, I don't
Captain
care about
Solano.
the crew
Put
on
me
your
on screen.
station. I only care
Go
about
ahead.
my own crew.
Captain, we have a situation.
Commander, what are you doing? Blow the bolts on the docking clamp.
The captain doesn't know the whole story.
I'm giving you an order.
Yes, sir. It's not that simple. Trust me. Titan Warrior says 2. Hell says 2. Sounds like we got 2 votes for 2.
All due respect, sir, it's a more complex situation than when you
Jara,
disembarked.
I need you to do the right thing. We can't have this go sideways before we even leave for the mission.
The captain made himself quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out
I'd be,
there.
trust me, I know what I'm doing. And then I'd shoot the camera.
There is protocol.
And there are lives.
What is the holdup?
Bolts or polarity?
Polarity is only 2 crewmen.
Starbase, stand by. We're gonna flip hull polarity to disengage the clamps.
Bolt
Yes,
is your captain.
Yep. I'm setting up my character. We're reversing polarity. Let's see if this actually works. It's sciencey. Thank you, Cliff.
This is Acting Captain Jara Rydek. Be advised, we are going to reverse hull polarity to free us from the remaining docking
It'll
clamp.
only work
Tether
if you're the
yourself and
doctor.
deactivate your boost on my mark.
Understood.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh, come on. Don't make me
4,
do it. It's
3,
here.
2, 1. Mark!
Ah!
Grab my hand. I got you.
Thank you.
Plasma imbalance is reaching critical condition. We are moments from primary system failure.
I got
you to hold my hand. I got you to understand.
Musin.
Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm Wing and mousing as much as I can. No. Why does it do that?
Mom, the yellow area is the progression bar. You have to keep the mouse in the center.
Taz, I am trying, but as soon as I get it there, the mouse starts moving.
Okay. Sorry.
I assure you I was figuring that part out. There we go. And I'm putting it there and it's going, no! Gosh darn it!
Look out!
No. Nope. Oh, that doesn't work that way either.
I got you.
Ugh.
Petty Officer Edselar's hurt and unconscious. I'm gonna have to tow her back to the airlock.
Mr. Diaz, the situation has changed. You are at risk of triggering a substantial electromagnetic arc if you approach the main hull the way you came.
But Commander, the way we came is the nearest airlock.
There is an auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the pylon. You must bring Miss Edselar there to access the interior.
Roger that.
Okie
I might just
Go in there now.
I might just have to make a soundtrack for this. Full of troll songs.
I'm at the auxiliary hatch.
What do we need to do? Okay. W.
We're all gonna die out here.
You go first.
Just all.
What?
Let me save
Snakes.
your neck this time.
Very dangerous. You go first.
No time to fight me on this. Get in there.
I watched.
You better be right behind me.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy today.
Good choice.
Oh, they're reading.
Just duck, lady. No, duck. Poe Diaz. Oh, petty officer. That's what they're going for there.
We're in.
They're safe. Bringing the Sith fully online.
The Revenge of the Sith?
I don't want to know what order it is.
Alright, let's see what's going on now. Oh, now we got this character.
Carter!
I'm okay. But that's still a...
Here, let me help you.
You know what the price of duty is? It's $9.99, $99.99.
Medical. We've got one wounded at my location. Millie.
Oh, man.
Matt says, is this Sif-Fi? Yes, indeed.
We'll see you at sickbay.
Status report.
Nothing in little
The
concealer
repair crew made it
won't,
inside.
help
EPS
with.
flow is back to nominal levels. The SIF is back up.
How does this affect mission readiness, Mr. Ermont?
Releasing the docking clamps using hull polarity minimized damage to the Resolute. We'll have some last-minute repairs to make, but if we reapportion some of the staff, we can make our departure on time. As of now, however, we are successfully moored to the station.
Cliff says, 'tis but a scratch.
Send updates to my ready room. Commander Rydek, with me.
Perfect cosplay. I love that meme.
You disobeyed my orders.
I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. It was the right decision. Well, I know where I want to go, but opinions?
It was the right decision.
Matt says it was the right decision. Titan Warrior says it was the right decision. Yeah, it was the right decision. You guys are right.
Respectfully, Captain, I made the right choice given the information I had.
You disobeyed my orders. And not just in front of the bridge crew, but the Starbase staff as well. That's going to get around. My name's already tarnished around the fleet. But what is it going to do to my credibility on this ship? From the top to the bottom. Bridge to lower decks.
It won't happen again. You didn't have the facts. You're right.
You didn't have the facts.
Yeah. Oops. Didn't mean to hit that one. Back to resume.
Maybe I shouldn't have disobeyed a direct order. But you were wrong. You weren't on board, and you didn't have all the information. So I made the right decision for the ship. If you're worried about your credibility, put your ego aside and trust your crew. Trust me.
You might have won some fans on the bridge with that stunt, but not everyone. Lieutenant Commander Chovak has already bent my ear.
I'm sure he doesn't take it personally. He'll get over it in time.
Mr. Chovak is more complicated than he would want to admit. I guess we all are.
And if I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I would have done in the moment either. You never really know if you weren't in those shoes. So, let's just boil it down to you did what you had to.
Thank you for understanding.
For me.
I let you down. Am I dismissed? Hohel says, frankly, I don't give a damn about your reputation for making bad decisions. Ooh, the burn, Hohel. The burn.
Thank you for understanding, sir. I'm sure no one knows the burden of command as well as you do.
I'm sure you will, someday. Despite it all, we got our final Starfleet clearance to depart. So if you'll fetch Mr. Ermot, we'll knock out the final details of any outstanding repairs, and then we'll set out for Hotari.
Yes, sir.
You know how to play how you should play this game? Giving answers with the question, what would Riker do?
All I ask is a tall ship. All right, let's see where we're going now.
Really? And what ship is the tall ship?
All departments reporting full mission readiness.
Don't you know? It's a quotation.
We've got our full complement on board.
This is my favorite moment.
One that gets quoted in Star Trek a
The start
lot.
of a new mission is always full of possibility.
The Orion Syndicate could sell it as a drug.
Modern writers seem
Don't let the
quote
Admiralty hear you
more
say
than
that.
ever.
Yeah.
Which,
Captain on the bridge.
Again, allows me to go and burst out into song
Sit.
after
Sit,
certain
everyone.
lines.
Yeah, Cliff says, and a star
all
to sail
know
her by. Thank you, Cliff.
I'm not big on speeches.
Love it when people know the quotes.
Embarking on the first
Matt Black
mission
says,
since our
I might go the McCoy route with slightly
Make it a
less
good one.
space racism.
This
There
is
is
docking
that.
clamps.
And Cliff replies with, there are always possibilities. Thank you. I love you guys.
Docking clamps released.
Thrusters ahead, Mr. Handar.
The guy who's voicing Handar sounds a little bit like the guy who voices Daniels. Nice music choice. And very nice graphics. No, it's pretty.
That should do it. Set a course for the Hotari system. Prepare to go to Warp 8.
Aye, Captain.
You know what? You take this one.
Me?
Engage, do it, make way. Titan Warrior says make way. Any other ones? Matt Black says go fast. Yes. Drunken Warrior says make way. Well, we got 2 votes for make way.
Helm. Make way.
Make way.
It's a sailing term.
I know that.
Whoa. Careful.
Thank you. I'm fine.
I'd
Really,
be like, let's
I-
mosey. It's a
You don't
book.
look fine.
Final Fantasy.
Uh-oh, she's not fine. Uh-oh. Need time for my fix.
I have to get to sickbay.
Go.
Commander, help me get her inside.
She knew that macho volcano burrito was going to do damage.
Well, that was quite a scare. A few minutes more and it would have been one of the shortest tenures on record for a first officer.
Is that the engineer that was out on the hull?
That storm did a real number on her, but she'll live. Just needs rest. You should worry about yourself. Your duridium levels got dangerously low and destabilized your cell structure.
This is definitely one of the more memorable first days I can think of.
My name is Dr. Aram Duval, Chief Medical Officer. To be honest, I've never met a Kobliad before. You're
rare. I know.
I was going to say special. Your people's numbers have dwindled, despite the Federation's efforts to find a more readily available alternative to the duridium you need to survive. Yet you joined Starfleet and managed to thrive. I imagine the responsibility must be overwhelming. Maybe even a burden at times.
It can be difficult. It's who I am. No, it's an honor.
Oh, obviously 3.
Yeah. Establishing character here.
It does make me unique, but it's not a burden at all. I'm honored to be Kobliad, to represent my people.
As you should be. And don't worry, I won't treat you like a science experiment. I just do the science and leave the experiments to Solano.
You don't agree with his methods?
I don't agree with his definition of acceptable risks. Not when the lives of your crew are at stake. My professional opinion is that the accident took a toll. More than he's willing to admit. He's overstressed, operating in the pressure cooker of his own mind. Which is never a good headspace when the lives of your crew are at stake. What concerns me is that now he's even further away from the thing he's been chasing his entire career. Breakthrough discovery. A major innovation. Something he can put his name on.
He's learned his lesson.
The more the time passes and the further out of reach it gets, the more risk he'll be willing to take.
I won't let that happen. No risk, no reward.
I've seen it happen before.
Cliff says he's learned his lesson. Titan Warrior says, I won't let that happen. So she knows the problem, but she still hasn't done anything about him. Ooh. Oh, hell. True. Well, we have a vote for 1 and 2. We have 2 votes for 2. I won't let that happen.
I hear you. But that's my job, isn't it? To make sure that doesn't happen. And we don't lose sight of the bigger picture.
Which is exactly why I'm so glad you're here. We need you now more than ever. And I have to give you credit for what happened on the bridge.
Doc, I'm gonna need your help.
Took guts to
declare the captain unfit for duty.
Huh.
Somebody up here.
I guess word travels fast around here.
It's a small ship. And everyone's curious about the new XO. Fortunately, your cell structure's almost completely stabilized. And I'll spare us both the lecture, but I do feel it's my responsibility to remind you, without regular infusions of duridium,
yeah, I know, I'm the worst. I'm already planning a mutiny.
It's as simple as that.
Understood.
Then, my work here is done.
I didn't get that. What was the problem? Did she lose that?
Sorry, I didn't mean to be lurking outside of sickbay.
Yeah, she has to get infusions of that purple juice every now and then.
Here. We were all worried about you.
She a
Or I should say
juicer.
I was.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what was happening at first, but then I realized it was your condition.
I'm totally fine. No one needs to worry. You didn't come to gloat. Ketracel Purple Rain. Thank you, Matt. Yes. So here's the thing. Now we're dealing with the relationship between these 2 characters. So if he's genuinely come to say, I'm sorry you're sick, we can make this adversarial or we can start to repair it. How do we want to do? Titan Warrior says 2. No one needs to worry.
I'm gonna run to the toilet, be right back.
I don't think that's one of the options on the numbers here. I guess that's 4. We have quite a few votes for 2. No one needs to worry. Okay.
I don't want anyone to worry about me. I'm gonna be just fine.
I vote
This
for
is part of who
4.
I am, but I've never let it define me.
I get that now.
You know, you never see him go to the
I
bathroom.
promise I'll try not to let being such a jerk define me either.
Or is a diaper
You trusted my
part of
intuition earlier,
Starfleet
with the
standard issue
deflector pulse.
uniform?
Thought I should thank you for that.
Personal transporter
Well, thank
just
you for coming.
takes it out of the system. Never have to worry
Even though
about
you
it.
didn't have to.
I wanted to.
And we're back to this guy.
I'm not sure my bodily excrements
Complete the
would
diagnostic
agree
sequence
with
and the
that,
shuttle will be cleared for service.
'cause, you know,
Yes, sir.
transporters are
Storm
bad.
in the Potari
They
region
kill
will
you and
interfere
stuff.
with our transport.
Lots of things can kill you.
So we need all available shuttlecraft in
No,
working
I
order.
am convinced that the moment you transport yourself, you are dead.
Oh yeah, you are. No
And-
question about that.
Yeah.
Excuse
And
me,
whoever
Commander
is on
Petty
the other
Officer
side
Maris.
is but a recreation.
I
It
will
is
leave
not
you to your work.
Yep, no, you're 100% right. Why does the corridor look like it doubles as a comfy chair without gravity? Ooh,
I stopped
that
by
is a
Sunday
thought.
and saw Nilly. I figured you'd want to know.
Okay, is she
On the
mad?
other hand, though,
How are her injuries? This is all my fault.
this is all my fault. I don't know.
Titan Warrior says 2. How are her injuries? Everybody's voting 2, so we go with 2. Oop, sorry.
Did the doc
Reflex.
get fixed up?
I would have blamed
She's
myself.
Of course he did.
There's something about the storm's radiation that's making it hard to heal the energy burns.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, don't find out her that
She's toughing it
she's
out.
brain dead and there's a different
Dr.
organism
Duvall said
living
she'll be
inside her
back on
now.
duty soon, though.
Yeah.
Come on. I have to run the final diagnostic.
So get Captain Patel to help you out.
Exactly. We've got an ad coming in about 2.5 minutes, so we're going to take a break in about 2.5 minutes. While the ad runs.
Faster than I can check them off. We're making all our last-minute checks in security too.
One thing at a time.
Tactical and security are short.
We'll be ready. I don't want to keep you.
Right.
We have a vote for we'll be ready. Anybody else? Musin also says 2, we'll be ready. Is everybody okay with that? Make it 2. There you go.
Well, nothing's
Titan
ever
Warrior.
100%. But we'll be good to go.
And if you wait until you are ready, it's probably too late. Which is why I didn't want to wait for just the right time.
To tell you I love
I
you.
had a chance to think about this while I was away.
Hold on, maybe I'm right.
Then you and Nilly almost got killed out on the hull. And I thought it was important that I just come out and tell you. Instead of tiptoeing around it. Or worse.
Did I do something wrong? Are you okay? You like me? And Hohel adds, induce vomiting. Okay, we got to vote for are you okay? Did I do something wrong?
Basically anything but 3.
But 3 is the one she's going for. I would put money on it and votes. Okay, we got more votes
Okay,
for 1 than that, but
But 3 is an HR nightmare, if you answer that.
it's a cliche. Okay, we got 2 votes for 1, 2 votes for 2. We need somebody to do a tiebreaker between 1 and 2.
But ask Kaz if he's back from the bathroom yet. Kaz?
He's not. We're being pushed to 3. I'm going to go with 1. Did I do something wrong? Because he's oblivious.
Are you angry at me or something?
Oh, no, not that. I'm sorry. I'm probably making too big of a deal here. What I'm trying to say is, we've been really good friends for a long time.
Yes, you are.
But I got back here and I couldn't ignore
Way
it
too big of
anymore.
a deal.
I want to see if there's more between us than just being friends.
And commercials inbounds. Sorry, I'm not interested in workplace fraternization. This is surprising. I feel the same way. Are you sure? Musin is going, are you sure? And he's the only one voting here. Time to test the inertial dampeners. Got a bunch of votes for 2.
I don't have to
Okay.
explain it.
3.
I feel the same way. There is something between us.
So, do you want to find out what that something is?
Oh my god. He really is George of the
It's there
Jungle,
for
and he
you.
just smacked into that thing.
And it's there for me. Why not give it a try?
Let's see where this takes us. Absolutely. And the Picard solution, I won't risk our friendship. Don't go with that. Don't go with number 3. Number 3 leads to mystery children you don't learn about for 20 plus years.
Yeah, but number 3 is so much better.
No, it's not. We have a commercial running, so we're gonna... No.
Ask HR. They're gonna tell you. Number 3 is the right answer.
These are adults, not business. We hope they're adults. Hi there, dogs.
They work for Starfleet.
They do work for Starfleet.
Fraternization is, like, problematic.
That it is. Oh my goodness, it is snack
Unless
time.
you're avoiding.
It is snack time, everybody. I will be back as soon as I go give the dogs their snack. Be right back. Yes, I know it's snack time here. Give me a second. Give me a second, little one. I know what time it is. Thank you. I'm back with my squig socks. Since it's getting a little chilly out tonight. I'd wear my Star Trek, let's see, no, it's not the Enterprise. What are the Star Trek slippers? They're the Galileos. Let's see where this takes us. Absolutely sounds too cocky, yeah. I won't risk our friendship. I think we have to go with 1. He's young. He's stupid.
So, Star Trek Resurgence
We don't
Captain's
have to put too
Edition
much
is
pressure
just a soundtrack
Let's just see where
upgrade?
this goes.
Could be. I didn't buy it.
I like that. Definitely felt some pressure coming in to see
I'm
you.
just looking at this now, and it's like...
These are uncharted territories.
It's only $5 more.
I'd call it a chemistry experiment.
Yeah, but it shows a little
You know,
soundtrack icon,
with
but
us.
nowhere does it actually say what is in the edition.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. I just wasn't spending the money. I'm glad you said something. Do we tell Edsolar, or let's take it slow? All viable. Dine Warrior says 3. Let's take it slow. Sounds good.
We can take it slow. It's not a 5-year mission or anything, but we've got plenty of time together.
Well, let's not drag our feet on it.
Okay,
Level
so
1
it's
diagnostic
literally
complete.
I have
the
to get back to that
soundtrack
to-do
in an
list.
art book.
They're probably looking for me.
But I actually had to
Can't
Google
blame 'em.
that because the Steam page does not show the included bonuses for the
I'll
extra
be
money.
seeing you.
Yep, not spending money on it then. Glad I didn't.
Well, I mean, spending the money on it would get you some digital art, which you
Yep.
set as desktop background.
Yeah, that's
But
okay.
the more
That's
important
okay.
part is
Helm,
you're
bring us
paying.
out of warp.
Musin, gotta listen to the dialogue now. So we set up our next
Ionic
storyline.
interference surging, Captain. Shield integrity holding.
We can take it.
Don't they have
We are the correct
deflectors?
coordinates to meet the shuttle.
Commander Rydek, find us our diplomat, if you will.
Aye, Captain. Let's reduce the noise. Filter out environmental signals. I can manually tune what's left for Federation signal types.
Hang on. Trying to figure out what I'm doing here. What am I doing here? Let's try. Let's try something here. There we go. Any clues, anybody?
Turn your mouse circles.
I am turning my mouse. Nothing is happening.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, you need to do it faster. I see a yellow bar filling up as you do it.
Okay. Ah.
Really fast.
Okay. Thank you. I did not see that. That was a weird thing. Oh, this does not look good.
So,
Shuttle to Resolute. Debris field.
that's because it
Lost
was
maneuvering.
designed for console.
Yeah, guess what I don't have?
Yeah, but they make you
I can't
turn
get it
the,
any clearer.
the little like thumbstick.
We won't get a transporter lock. It's just not happening.
I
Power up
noticed
the
the
tractor
thing
beam.
where you had
We'll pull
to
them directly into the docking
push
bay.
two thumbsticks forward, but both were indicated by the letter W.
Diaz, you good to run the tractor emitter?
You seen? I'm like,
Yes, sir.
you need two keyboards? No.
Come on, Diaz.
The game is just
First
kinda
thing,
confused
lock
if
onto the
it's,
shuttle and stabilize the rotation.
controller, keyboard, and mouse.
Yay! This shuttle interior is absolutely covered in vomit. Yes, it would be. Where am I doing this? What am I doing here? Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. No.
Gotta clear the...
I'm trying to, but my mouse isn't happening.
Get into the middle.
Yeah, well, what happens, my mouse keeps drifting.
Yep. That's the idea.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be...
but it's very, very unpleasant.
Goodbye, shuttle.
That's gonna take out the shuttle. Diaz, the bridge. There's a large piece of debris headed for the shuttle. The tractor beam can't handle it.
Can our shields take it?
I believe so.
Commander Rydek, plot an intercept course.
On it.
Okay. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Ah, there we go.
Here we go. Maneuvering thrusters bearing 53 Mark 17. 200 meters on an intercept course.
Maneuvering.
200 meters?
Got it.
Whoa! Someone's working hard on the bridge.
Starship shoulder check, yeah.
Give the man a round of applause. That was not easy.
We've got the shuttlecraft on board.
Good job. We're on our way down to meet them.
Terra firma, so to speak.
Ambassador Spock.
Well, hello, Mr. Spock.
The captain will be right down to meet you, sir.
In that case, I will wait for him here.
Are you okay? Welcome aboard. Sorry for the rough landing. No, Drunken Heretic, her name's Commander Rydek. Jara Rydek. Are you okay? Welcome aboard. Sorry for the rough landing. Tum-tee, 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 tum. Muson's going for sorry for the rough landing. Titan Warrior's also sorry for the rough landing. Cliff is going for welcome aboard. Matt's going for welcome aboard. We got 2 of each.
I was going for the answer, for the response. Any landing you can walk away from is a good one.
Then we're going to go for
So
3.
sorry for the rough landing.
Let's go for 3 and see what he comes back
Apologies
with.
for the landing, Ambassador. I was operating the tractor beam, sir. I take responsibility.
The craft suffered a few collisions, but I believe the saying is, it will buff out. We thought we were prepared for our arrival in Atari space.
Yes, it will.
But it is evident my craft was not sufficiently robust for such intense ionic activity.
The storm has been pretty intense.
There was
I'm
an
back.
element that was
Welcome
most
back.
unusual.
Welcome back.
Before you came to our aid, our maneuvering thrusters and impulse engines were rendered inoperable. So we attempted a short traversal at warp speed, only to find that we could not achieve warp at all, even though our diagnostics computer showed no faults or anomalies. What do you make of that? When all indications say that warp speed is possible, but in practice, we find it is not.
1, probably the storm. 2, faulty computer. 3, I can't speculate. 4, sabotage.
3. Logic doesn't speculate.
Cliff says 1. Musin says 3.
1.
1. Matt says 2. Wow. Remember, he's not a Vulcan, but he is a suck-up. Skeptic Taco Batman says 6. Well, we don't have a lot of votes for anything, but the most we've got is 3, so we're going with 3. Hi there, little
I'd
Hulsman.
rather investigate than speculate.
I say 3, just
a sound principle.
Yay, we got the Spock vote of approval. Woo!
Diagnostic checks, and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Quite logical, Petty Officer
Carter Diaz, sir.
Boimler.
Thank you.
Ambassador Spock.
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard. I'd like to get right to it. We're already behind.
I met Spock. I met Spock.
Well, yeah. Didn't you?
Yeah, I actually did, but that's a different story.
Closest I got was seeing a poster of Hamlet stone's throw away from where it was being performed in
Ambassador
Amsterdam.
Spock. My senior staff.
Yeah.
Cool.
I still love that poster. I can't find a copy
It's
of
not
it
every day
anywhere
that a captain
online.
gets to welcome
But
a
it's Leonard
Starfleet
Nimoy
legend aboard.
with an eye patch with a skull
You
on?
flatter me, Captain
Or a
Salon.
modern take on
But
Hamlet?
legend implies the past tense, whereas
I
I am
thought
very
that
much
was
focused on our
pretty
present circumstances.
I didn't mean to suggest you were stuck in the past. You're right, Ambassador. Not the most diplomatic choice of words.
But you are a legend. Let's focus on the future. We need your experience. Titan Warrior says 2. For me, Brent Spiner hit on my sister at a con. Seriously? Cool. Cliff says 3. Cat and Box says 3. Skeptic Taco Batman says 2. I'm going to go with 3.
Your experience
told my
comes from the
sister.
past.
Go.
But our present situation calls for it.
True enough.
We were hoping you could fill us in on the details. We got the basics.
Pushed
Start
my
with.
sister.
2 formerly peaceful.
Drunken Heretic says 1. Fangirl out.
Indeed.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
tension between them grows fiercer by the hour.
Sav says, my grandfather dated Shatner's sister when they were in high school.
Ylidians are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Hotari over a century ago. This is Tau, the Hotari moon. It is rich in dilithium, and for decades, the Hotari and the Ylidians have shared a mining operation there. The Ylidians provide the technological resources, while the Hotari have served as the labor force. The stability of that arrangement was the source of their peace, until recently. The Hotari have suddenly and forcefully seized control of the mining operations and expelled the Ylidians from their system. That is the official story, as told by the Hotari when they requested Federation mediation. But the details remain scant.
Matt says, look, if Liam Shaw could fangirl over Geordie LaForge, this is definitely a time to fangirl. No argument. Have the Ylidians retaliated? Can the Hotari hold the mines? How did this happen? Yeah, fangirled all over Liam Shaw at a convention. Because he lived like 4 miles from my house for decades. We're going for 3. How did this happen? Excellent choice. Oops, sorry.
How is it the Hotari were able to turn the tables and take the mines against superior forces, especially after decades in this arrangement?
Unclear. The answer to that question may be the key to a new, lasting peace, and one that I hope we can uncover during these negotiations. But it is unlikely the relatively primitive Hotari forces would stand a chance against the Ylidian fleet if this escalates to open war. Left unchecked, this conflict will result in more bloodshed, which is what we are here to prevent.
And the dilithium trade hangs in the balance.
Clearly, the Hotari have been exploited in this relationship.
Maybe we can persuade them peace is the more profitable alternative for everyone. They both profited from the mines. And for the Hotari, something is better than nothing. Peace is our objective, after all.
Before we answer that one, Matt says, oh, I did too when I saw him at Shore Leave. I did not get to Shore Leave the year that I met him, but he does that every year. Also going to tune into his D&D charity stream on the 8th. Yes, good idea. They don't want peace. They'd still be exploited. I agree with Solano. They want peace.
They want some peace.
Pardon? They don't want peace, you think? Titan Warrior says 2, they'd still be exploited. Very true. They would be. I think they're manipulated, so 2 is probably the answer there, because they'd just be exploited by somebody else. Any other votes in there? I've got Titan Warrior and I've got Cliff. And we've got Taz. So we got votes for 2 and 1. Cliff says, or 3. I'm gonna...
Or option D, all of the above.
Yeah, we don't have that button.
We can call it profitable or mutually beneficial, but at the end of the day, the Hotari are still being exploited for their own resources.
True peace is not merely the absence of war. And as such, this conflict will surely come again.
Neither the Illidians or the Hotari are members of the Federation, so we can't make them do anything.
There is an additional complicating factor I should mention. In the past, the Federation has relied on the Illidians as a source of dilithium.
That certainly changes things.
Dun dun
The Federation
dun.
sources its dilithium from a lot of places.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
This gives us leverage. We won't be trusted, so I guess we're culpable? Titan Warrior says 3, Hohel says 1. What'd you say, Taz? Taz, did you say something?
I said 3.
You said 3, okay. Any other votes we got here?
Leverage negotiation.
Okay, got a couple of votes for 3, so we'll go with 3. Personally, I'm going with 2, but
So
hey.
we've already played a part in this.
Unfortunately, that is indeed the case, Commander Rydek.
We're morally obligated to make this right.
Hold on. Our only obligation is to negotiate the peaceful resolution of this conflict.
Given the Federation's involvement in the Illidium dilithium trade, Captain Solano and I must make every effort to appear neutral in these negotiations.
What worries me is if this whole thing unravels and we're at the mercy of the storm at less than full strength.
We can't let it come to that.
Considering what the Ion Storm has done to our ship, and the Ambassador's shuttle, we have to assume the Illidian fleet has had problems with it as well. This recent surge in the energy disturbance temporarily levels the playing field.
Commander Westbrook is correct. The energy anomalies around the Hotari systems have been noted in the past. But they have never been observed on the orders of magnitude we have seen in recent weeks.
They won't dare attack us. This buys us some time. It's a perfect storm.
Definitely 3.
Got a vote here for 1, a vote here for 2. 3 just strikes me as a very Spockian thing. He would make that joke. I mean, he's already done it. It will buff out.
That may answer why the Hotari were able to strike back after so long. They finally had an opportunity, and they took it.
That would also explain the Illidians' restraint.
And reason to learn as much about the energy anomaly as we can while we are here. We do not want to be caught at a disadvantage of our own. So
he didn't make the joke.
Our circumstances.
We're operating on a strict timetable here, and we're going to be leaving for the negotiations shortly. Commander Westbrook, I want you to leverage our systems to investigate the anomaly from here while we're gone.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you all.
Dismissed.
I want to speak to both of you privately.
Ambassador Spock, I'd like to make a formal introduction. My first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
Commander, as you are aware, there are limits to what Captain Solano and I can do in our official capacity as representatives of the Federation. But someone in an unofficial capacity, your first officer, for example, would not be bound by those restrictions. Commander Rydek could ingratiate herself to certain parties behind the scenes, where they may be more candid in revealing information that could lead to a resolution.
She certainly goes her own way. Maybe that helps in this case. It would be unconventional, but I'm not opposed to it.
1. I'm not a diplomat. 2. I'd be honored. 3. Whatever it takes. Yeah, that's what everybody's going with too, but let's see if anybody else has a different opinion here. I think Matt has 3, whatever it takes, yeah.
Go with his I'm not a diplomat.
No,
Unless he's actually a diplomat and I'm unaware.
She doesn't strike me as a diplomat. Well, the majority seem to be going for 2, so let's go. I'd be honored.
I'm honored to be included in the negotiation process.
You're not just included. You are instrumental.
Well, I hope Commander Rydek will have more luck finding out what really happened than we will through official diplomatic channels.
The fate of the negotiations, the interests of the Federation, and the prospect for peace may very well depend on it.
So my question is that really Leonard Nimoy's voice or somebody else doing it? Because he died in, what, 2012?
Wasn't that like AI or something?
It could be. They'd have to have the family's permission, but I'm sure they'd be willing to do that. His son's still involved with Star Trek. It sound like.
Mr. Diaz, I understand you have already discussed the warp drive failure with Ambassador Spock?
I have.
It is imperative that the Ambassador's shuttle be flight ready. I need you both to ascertain the root cause of the system failures he encountered.
I'm surprised, Commander. I thought you would have wanted to work on Ambassador Spock's shuttle yourself.
I respect the Ambassador and his many accomplishments, but I do not derive any satisfaction from interacting with his shuttle as if it were somehow transubstantiated through its association with him. Especially when I have the entirety of his starship to concern myself with.
Huh.
I am not the chief engineer of this shuttlecraft.
I want to do it. Do you enjoy anything? It's just a normal shuttle. The music is somewhat from Star Trek and somewhat original. Let's see, Piotr Michael voices Spock in the game Star Trek Resurgence. He is known for his voice work and sounding remarkably similar to the original Spock, Leonard Nimoy. He really does. He pulls a couple of little sibilances. He makes a short SH sound that Leonard Nimoy made on certain sounds every here and there. It's really quite good. He must be fun at parties. Embrace your inner Boimler? Yeah. He is very good. We have 1 vote for I want to do it. Hohel says 3, rub his nose in it. Drunken Heretic says 1, so I've got 2 votes for 1, 1 vote for 3.
I'll vote for 2.
Got another vote for 1, 1 vote for 2. Looks like the majority are going 1 and 1-ish. There we go. We'll go with 1.
The ambassador asked me to take a look, and I'm ready to crack this thing open.
Good. You could learn from Mr. Diaz's focus.
I'll take notes.
Then I will leave you to it. Make note of any abnormalities in your report. Carry on.
One nice thing about Vulcans. Chovak is the only person who didn't look at this and treat me like I was something to pity. Doc says I should get used to it. Doesn't mean I want to be reminded of it every minute of the day.
The thing about Vulcans not lying is a lie.
I'm sorry, Nilly. Makes you look tough. I don't see anything. Titan Warrior says 3. Cliff says 2. Matt says 2.
1.
Musin says 1.
Well, can't pretend it's not there. But I don't want to mess her up mentally, so...
Cliff says 3. So we had a vote for 3 and 2 for 2. Now we have 2 votes for 3 and 1 for 2. So we'll go with 3. I don't see anything. It's this big thing right here in my face.
I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing to see here.
Good. Look, I hate saying this, but every once in a while you shouldn't listen to me. Like when I'm half concussed telling you to go first. This isn't one of those times, though. Come on. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Ready to go?
All set. Let's run the diagnostic. So, I know about your talk with Miranda.
You do?
She sent me a Priority 1 dispatch right after your conversation. I'm happy for you. Both of you.
Thanks.
But I'm only going to tell you this once. Don't screw this up. Because I would be very unhappy if you tried this out and then, I don't know, 6 weeks or 6 days later, I have to start splitting holidays between the two of you. All because things went south and you're not on speaking terms.
1.
That just isn't going to work for me.
That won't happen.
And
2.
I know you'll respect that.
Have some faith.
2.
3.
2.
Are you upset? Good evening, Mr. Dave. Yeah, I'm enjoying this.
It's obvious she's upset, but I'm saying 2. Have some faith.
Well, everybody's saying 2, so we will have some faith then.
You really don't believe in me, huh?
It's not you.
She's
Or
obviously
her.
jealous.
Just running the numbers, and things don't work out more often than they do. I like my friends, and I like our group. I don't want to lose that. Is
Yeah,
that the
that's
end?
not jealousy.
Yeah, it's wrapping up. Let's see.
No.
The relays along the primary
she's
EPS are
absolutely
blown.
not,
The backup relays
you
are all
know.
intact.
An
Got eyes
EPS
for
overload
the
from the
other
warp
girl.
drive could cause that. But how did the shuttle end up dead in the water?
Huh. Well, maybe the ship's data recorder can tell us something. Here.
They were only about 8 minutes from their plotted warp point. No faults, just those warnings. What are they?
What do we need to do?
There was a complete warp cascade failure.
Wow. They're lucky the shuttle didn't turn inside out.
Makes me think the computer panicked on the warp field equation. The warp field became inverted suddenly.
I've seen this happen when the center
don't
warp coil
panic.
cracks.
A cracked warp coil throws a fault
Oh, well,
code.
they didn't used to.
Still, we should take a look.
There we go.
Subspace variance out of tolerance. What does that mean?
It means the main navigation array lost sight of space somehow.
Will the array going offline cause that?
Yes, but it should have also thrown a fault code. Any one of these failures should have thrown a fault.
If it was caused by a system failure.
None of this caused the relays to blow. Roll forward to when that happened.
Yes, ma'am.
So here, they take a moment to get their bearings and they attempt to re-engage the warp drive.
There. That's the relays blowing.
And look, there's another warp system alert.
They're all the same. Subspace variance out of tolerance, or warp inversions. Finally, there's a complete warp cascade failure.
Then it's one of two things. Either a warp coil is cracked or the navigation array is offline.
That makes sense.
Divide and conquer. You want to check the warp coils or the navigation array? I'll check the other. Let's not overcomplicate this. One of these systems is likely broken.
One of these things is not like the others. Navigation or warp coils? And yes, oh hell, this is sabotage. Technobabble alert 2. There we go. We'll take the warp
I'll
coils.
check the nacelles for a cracked coil.
Your tricorder can record and analyze data. Looking through it will reveal the unseen. Use 2 to equip or holster your tricorder. Hold mouse left to scan glowing objects. You must be close to some objects to scan them. Watch the frame of the screen to see if you are too far away. Let's see what they say. Green things? Use Q and E for deep scan. Blip, 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 blip. Okay. Am I not seeing anything? I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Ah, there we go. Okay.
How long have you been watching Star Trek?
Watching it is a whole bunch different from trying to run the equipment.
I'm just don't know how tricorder works.
Hey, when was the last time you ran one? Huh?
Touche. Touche.
Let's see, have we got all 3 yet? Oh, are we done? Have we got 2? What am I missing? No fractures are detected.
Oh, all anomalies scanned.
Yep.
It says all anomalies scanned.
Oh, right click. Right click for complete. I didn't see that part.
I checked every coil on the port nacelle for imbalances. If any coil in either engine were cracked, I would have detected it. So, it must be the navigation array.
Something
Except it's not. Checked and double-checked.
Sabotage! I tell you! I tell you!
Here comes the security detail for the way team.
Oh my gosh, it's Miranda. She's the spy.
Hey.
I'm not here.
We're escorting the negotiating team to the surface as soon as they come down from the bridge. I don't want to interrupt some important work. I was just hoping to see you before I go. The captain and the others will be here any minute now. Should be an interesting ride down to the surface.
Always time for you? You have the important job. We gotta look busy for the boss. Any votes here?
Know what her job is.
I gotta vote for Always Time for You. Cliff says it was her all along. Except how did she get on the shuttle? But that's a different story. Another vote votes for 11111. Okay, you're all romantic fools.
Make time for you?
That's not true.
No.
They are.
But I am glad you came by.
Matt says, schmooze it up, lover boy.
I gotta be precise with you, huh?
Hey, Maris. Aren't these those button pushers you're always hanging out with?
And you're the phaser jockeys we always beat in Parisi squares, right?
All aboard for Hotari.
That another one of the captain's railroad things?
Gotta be. I just usually zone out by the time he gets to the whole, steam engines were the warp drives of their day part.
All aboard.
Catch y'all later.
Do their lady parts fall out when they go to warp?
Mr. Train.
A reference to
I do,
yesterday's
yeah.
conversation.
Not gonna lie, I'd rather not leave right now.
Oh, we have 3 options.
More important
Come back
things
safe.
on my mind.
I'll be waiting. Kiss her. Oh, hell just laughs. Titan Warrior 1.
2. Definitely not 3.
Yeah, no kissing her. No, Spock's right over there. He's watching, and the captain's over there. Ew.
HR is always watching.
Arrest her. No, that was one of the options.
Do me a favor.
I'm convinced Dolores is
Come back
somewhere
safe.
in the background.
Deal.
Dolores from HR?
Yeah. She's watching you.
Be seeing you.
Oh, hell says arrest her. Not kinky arrest either.
So, Dolores always does the Star Wars.
Yes.
I think she should pick up the Starfleet HR too.
God, if somebody's really good with it, they could have fun at a convention.
All right, where were we?
So, the warp coils in the navigation array are fine, but the nav computer doesn't seem to think so.
I'm out of ideas short of field stripping the shuttle from bow to stern.
You wanna take this out of the shuttle and throw it on the bench?
Oh, real hands-on maintenance. I like it.
Ooh, Matt says, oh, so she's
the
dead
nav
after that
computer's
exchange.
patched into
Yeah,
the
there
ship.
is that.
The ship's computer can double-check our work. If the shuttle's nav computer's putting out false data, we'll know it.
Let's run through the shuttle's logs again.
You know what happens if the NavCom fails?
Now.
Oh, excuse me. Am I supposed to be doing something here? What am I doing here? Oops, let's try.
Pressing buttons.
There we go. I have to get my mouse up there.
Same. Warp field inversion and a cascade failure. However, the Resolute computer doesn't show the same subspace variance.
We're in the same conditions that the shuttle was in when it failed. Why wouldn't the ship's computer get a matching result?
What if the subspace variance was a momentary occurrence?
That's a possibility, and it would explain why the simulation under our current sensor readings failed to reproduce the issue.
Thank you, Matt.
Subspace anomaly
Matt
strong
got my
enough to cause a
reference.
warp field collapse would leave graviton ripples for days.
Let's run with the momentary subspace variance theory for now. Roll forward to the shuttle's attempt to re-engage the warp drive. We need the conditions of space around the shuttle at the moment of warp failure.
Resuming simulation.
Error in warp field calculation. Cochrane formula variables are out of range.
That right there. Take the shuttle sensor data from that moment.
Computer, why did the warp field calculation fail?
Warp field pressure return non-orthogonal. Results are undefined.
That doesn't help.
Wait, what if we use a different ship?
Put the Resolute into the simulation instead of the shuttle.
Yeah, It should warp just fine. Unless... Computer, run the simulation with the Resolute.
Resolute simulated.
Computer, give me manual control on the warp power.
Static field intensity, warp 1.1. 1.2. 1.3. Warp pressure is destabilizing. Error in warp field calculation. The warp drive has experienced a system-wide cascade failure. Warp field collapsed. Subspace variance is out of tolerance. Cochrane formula results are undefined.
Bingo.
What-o?
The same moment when the shuttle failed to warp, so did the ship. Whatever happened to the shuttle just happened to us. The Resolute will not sustain warp.
We can't leave Hotari space.
Dun dun dun! Well, you could. You just go out on impulse till you're out of whatever's going on. Might take a little while, but it'll work. Ooh, that's pretty. Cliff Ed's, we're doomed.
One guarantee, though, you won't be able to stop on the way to get some coffee out of a nebula.
Yes.
Ambassador Spock, Captain Solano.
No, hell, there
Welcome to
is no
Hotari.
burn.
We are honored you have come. My name is Tyler Saltaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
The honor is ours, and this is Commander Jara Rydick, first officer aboard the USS Resolute. You'll find she has a keen mind.
Only a burn,
and
huh?
unique insight into the dynamics between the Hotari and the Lydians.
Once a few decades between crewmates. Jara says, we're honored to be here. Nice to meet ya. We've traveled a long way. We've come a It's been a long road. Apparently we're doing we're honored to be here. Okay.
We are honored to be here as representatives of the Federation.
I'm so glad.
These must be the representatives of the mighty Federation. The reigning authority in the galaxy. Or so we've been led to believe. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen. But, either way, we're grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe.
And you are?
This is Galvin, and this is Citron, the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
Nice outfits. Very plasticky. Oh, we have another ad inbound. I'm so sorry.
We ever have to come here.
If you'll excuse me.
I think we're about to begin.
Did you hear the arrogance from that guy? I don't know what we're walking into here. But that guy was something.
He seems full of himself. Don't underestimate him. Let's keep an open mind.
Estimating.
I've got 2 votes, 3 votes for 2, 1 vote for let's keep an open mind. Both of those are good answers. It looks like the 2 is winning, so we'll go with 2.
Something about his tone tells me this won't be easy.
That was my sense as well.
I doubt he speaks for all of Hotari. So I would urge patience until we speak with their queen.
Dang, these visuals are really nice.
It's a pretty game.
It is. 1, show deference. 2, show strength. Titan Warrior says 1. Cliff says, uh-oh. Cliff says 2. We got 1 vote for each of them.
I'll say 2.
Okay. Oh, now we got a bunch of 2s there. The grumbly eyes of disapproval.
Welcome to Holtari Prime.
The honor is mine, Your Majesty.
That the Federation would send one of their most respected representatives is not only an honor to the Holtari people and their queen, but a recognition of our stature and importance.
Let's get on with it, shall we?
Yes, on with it!
Due respect to the Federation and their ambassador. They have no authority here. We are not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours. We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Elydian control, as it has been for centuries and will be for centuries more. That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you invite war.
And if you cannot remain silent, you will be silenced. But his point is well taken. What is the Federation's interest in this matter? Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict. We are here at your request, Your Majesty.
For now.
Saying this wouldn't be easy was an understatement. I thought they wanted us here.
1, she's tough. 2, we're not liked. 3, not now. Let's see, when in doubt, mirror them. Yeah, that's not a bad way to go. So are you going with she's tough, we're not liked, or not now? Just so you guys know, we are having an issue with dropped frames, so let me know if it's a problem.
No, it's not just...
It's Twitch. It does this usually after 8 p.m. That's one reason I tend to stop streaming at 8 p.m. We're good for the moment, but it's definitely not up to its usual levels. So, any votes? 1, 2, or 3? I'm going to go with 1 because that's our vote. And then we're going to take a moment here while the ad runs.
Oh, no. My apologies.
And what about the Kobliad?
She's not
She
part
can
of...
speak for herself, can't she? Then let her.
I was half expecting there to be a secret trigger that she stepped on.
The arrows.
Well, it almost looked like she
One
was
should
like
know their place.
stepping on it.
What you might be somewhere else is not what you are here. Which is standing before a queen. And a queen deserves respect. A bow is not too much to ask. Is Hotari Prime, heart of the Hotari system.
Ooh. Option number 1, my name is not Kobliad. 2, my apologies. 3, I don't know your customs. Cliff's response, yo, Queenie.
My response is definitely 1.
We need some votes here. Do we go 1, my name is not Kobliad? 2, my apologies. 3, I don't know your customs. Cliff says 1, Titan says 3. So if she says my name's not Kobliad, it could set up an adversarial position. If we say I don't know your customs, could be ingratiating. And Drunken Heretic says 2, my apologies. We do not have a confirmed decision then. Hohel says mirror them 1. Ooh, that's a good point. Mirroring them might be a good answer. Yeah, we also demand respect. Okay, going with 1. Let's see what happens.
My name is Commander Jara Rydek, Your Majesty. I prefer to be called by my name, not my species.
Then I suppose that makes us even. Commander Rydek.
Yay, we made a good call there. Woo!
Your people suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians. Their injustice towards the Kobliad is as unimaginable as it is unforgivable. Not unlike how we have been treated
She's missing
by
the
the
spoon.
Elidians.
As much as they'd have you believe they are the victims here, remember it was the Hotari who attacked us. Hundreds of innocent Elidians were slaughtered without mercy in those mines.
The blood is on their hands, not ours.
Quiet!
And he just looks like he came out of the character creator of Star Trek Online.
If after all the Kobliad suffered,
the
finally
pattern
had the
around his
chance
eyes
to
and
right
his
that
head.
wrong, to get out from under their control, would you take it? Or would you negotiate a peace?
1, I would right the wrong. 2, I would seek peace. 3, I can't speculate on that. Ooh. What do you think you do?
Peace, right?
Yes, they're here to seek peace.
So, 2.
Yes, but remember, we're also establishing her character. Would the Queen believe her?
That well, isn't peace better than killing?
Could be. I think it's either 1 or 2. I can't speculate on that's a little wishy-washy. Hohel says 3, though. Thanks, Hohel.
But if you choose 1, righting the wrong, that could perpetuate any situation for longer than seeking peace.
Well, what is our goal here? Ours is seeking peace, righting the wrong, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to go with seeking peace.
There is no remedy for what the Kobliad suffered, and I fear who we might have become in pursuit of it. There is no justice if the oppressed become the oppressor. So I would willingly accept a peaceful resolution if it were offered. That is the real opportunity.
Perhaps, Commander Rydek. Perhaps.
Spock approves.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that was not the case, was it?
No, it was not.
Peace is often elusive to those who need it most. The Federation is the most powerful, most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our mines. and it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Ambassador Spock would have
That
us
is a
believe
lie.
you're here as a neutral party in the interest of peace.
Dominion is.
So why are you really here? I want the truth, not your Federation rhetoric.
We only want peace. Dilithium is a factor. It's not my place to say. Titan Warrior says 3.
Honesty. Honesty.
Well, when we had the briefing, dilithium is a factor, but it's not a big factor. They have lithium other places too. I just think 3 might be a little wishy-washy, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I can always go back and replay it and change all the answers. So then, yeah, play it my way. So we have 1 vote for 3, 1 vote for 2.
Vote for 1.
And a vote for 1. Great.
Yeah, so I'm going to say 2. Dilithium is a factor. Like, why lie to this queen right now?
It's possible the Federation has an interest in both peace and securing a steady source of dilithium. One does not preclude or prevent the other. But that's just my personal opinion.
Given the Federation has done business with the Elidians for decades, I would agree. It's entirely possible, if not highly likely.
What they haven't said, but cannot deny, is a simple truth. The dilithium trade would not and will no longer exist without Elidian involvement. We created it for the benefit of everyone, especially the Hotari. We've given them warp technology. We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered. All of that goes away if the Federation turns a blind eye to their treachery.
That is enough of your lies! The Hotari are quite capable of running the mines. We've done so for centuries. Don't tell me, who deserves control of the dilithium trade and the mines on Tau? Who should the Federation recognize? The Hotari or the Elidians?
Alright, Hohel says, Mom, remember Vulcan logic is also Romulan logic by relation. And of course I'm Romulan. So, who is it? Is it going to be the Hotari or is it going to be the Elidians? I say Hotari, but votes, folks. Whoa! Let's do this one. We're going to wrap it up because our frame rate is really dropping.
I agree with Titan Warrior. Run away!
Did Titan Warrior say run away?
You're being thrown in front of the bus. You have to choose.
My Twitch is not happy right now.
Okay.
Help the ones being taken advantage of. those are the Hotari, who are the ones who are mining the dilithium but can't export it because they don't have warp technology. So the Elydians are the ones who transport it.
Alright. What? Yeah. They're also the ones that are not needed to get the dilithium, though.
The Elydians need to get are needed to get it transported from the Hotari to the Federation. So
they're hired help.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're contracted to transport.
Right, but
that can do. But you don't need their ships. You got the Federation resources behind you.
Matt Black says, I saw this with the drug and the junkie planet. Help the Hotari. Hotari it is. Oh, sorry.
If I have to choose only one, then it would have to be the Hotari.
Well said. How could the just and wise Federation make any other choice?
This is an outrage. The Federation has lost all credibility.
The mines are ours. Lydia will not be deterred. We will take back our mines by any means necessary.
Then you will see more blood spilled.
I am more than willing to address your concerns, Your Majesty. Yours as well, Representative. But I suggest we could have a more productive conversation with a smaller group. Perhaps only the most essential representatives.
I suppose there is some sense to that. I hope we meet again, Jara Ryder.
Cliff says, grr, grumble, grumble, grumble. Yep.
Spock and I will cover everything on the diplomatic front. You make nice with the locals and
They don't
see if you can
have
get
to
some answers.
like you, do they?
We need to find out why the Hotari are so willing to risk war. What happened in those mines?
All right, so our frame rate is beginning to seriously drop here, so we're going to call it a evening right here at this point. We'll pick it up next time, which might be next Friday. Next Friday might be movie night. We will see. Oh, next Friday's Halloween. What am I saying? I'll be here, but we'll figure out what we do. Maybe we'll watch a bad movie next Friday. Anyway, thank you all for joining me tonight. Really appreciate it. I hope you liked this first run through on Star Trek Resurgence. And if there's any other games you'd like us to do, yeah, everything's getting wobbly. Cliff, things are dropping like crazy right now. So I will talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful evening. And if I can get out of here, there we go. Take care. Ooh, you know what? I can't get out of here. Let's see what I can do. No, not yet. Not yet. That one. I want that button. Yes, now I can do that. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me, and let me know what you thought of doing this one tonight. Take care.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Take care, everybody.